Hello, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Yola, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So by the title, I'm about to get real. I'm about to share with y'all my true experience based on me living in this country for a full year. Wow, time has been flying and I have grown so much. And now that I've taken my time in gathering my experiences, here's what I have to share. I don't know why I thought that it would be different in a different country. Not thinking about the fact that America has such a large influence on the world. I would definitely say that I am a lot more comfortable in Puerto Rico than I am in America. Colorism exists in the Caribbean. Colorism is tied to racism, and here there are people who will fetishize you for your skin color. Well, particularly for darker skin color like me. I have been fetishized, and it's uncomfortable. Like, it seems like a compliment in the beginning, like, wow, I love your skin. I love how rich and deep it is. But I've definitely heard a lot of stories from a lot of men in particular who are like, wow, I've always dreamed of what it would be like to experience a dark-skinned woman. Oh, I have always loved dark-skinned women, and I would love the opportunity to sleep with you. And it's like, ooh, ew. Yeah. Be prepared to be stared at. No matter where you go, you're gonna be looked at. And sometimes people are looking at you because they're admiring how beautiful you are and how rich your skin is and how the sun reflects off of you. Other times people are staring because they're just like, wow, you are so black. Yeah. And they will say that to your face like it's not rude. They'll say things like, muy tanto. Or like they'll say something like, you are beautiful, but you're black. And it's like, they'll think they're complimenting you. Sometimes they're staring at you because they're in awe and they hope that you say hi to them and you smile at them. And sometimes I smile when I'm being stared at and they'll smile back happily, like, so I've adjusted a bit to it. You may be disrespected simply because you're black. And I feel like the disrespect here, I really haven't had terrible experiences, to be honest. I feel like disrespect here is kind of like subtle. Like, it's more so in the way that people speak to you. It's not really like in your face, but as you learn Spanish, or if you already know Spanish, you'll be able to hear it. You'll be able to start to read the vibe that you're being disrespected. It's not really in your face here. It's kind of like standoffish. Like, it's passive aggressive disrespect. I don't know how else to describe that. You may be praised. I have had a lot of women, and I've had men and children compliment me on my skin. They want to talk to me about all of their family members who are black and how glad they are for my presence and my being and my existence. And it really makes you feel good. So there will be people who will praise you. That comes along with being here. Another thing, you will be compared to other people of color. I'm not saying black people. Hear me out. You'll be compared to other people of color, as in they're gonna pull up this picture that they have on their phone of their family member who is not your skin color, baby. But in their mind, that person reminds them of you. And in your head, you'll be like, well, in my head, I've looked at the picture and I'm like, that kid is like, it's a mixed child. Like, that's it. That child is a fair-skinned, mixed individual that you have pulled out to tell me that this child looks like me. Okay? If that's what you believe, because colorism is really real here. It's kind of, it be borderline in racism. It do, and these people don't mean no harm. A lot of them don't mean no harm. It's just colorism is so deeply embedded that even their compliments sound weird sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta be like, and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it pushing. the color of my skin is like a topic of conversation a lot of times. Like it's every week I have a conversation about my skin, where I was born, what are my parents, what do I use to moisturize my skin, do I wear sunscreen, about the fact that I'm black. What happens is when people encounter me who were taught that black people are ugly and they find me attractive, I have various encounters that occur. One, somebody's gonna be like, I never knew black people were beautiful until I met you. That's what they will say, and they'll think that's a compliment, and it'll just be like, wow, like, damn, right? Or it'll be, you are beautiful for a black woman. I'll be told that I'm different than what people thought. And oftentimes people are like, where are you from? Like, what are you? And I'm like, I'm American. And they'd be like, oh, but you're not like the stereotypes. Yeah, I know. It's a pleasure to meet you. You finally have met me. Also, you may be the first, you will be the first black, dark-skinned woman, dark-skinned person that a person has met ever. Sometimes I don't want to believe that's true because I'm like, this world is so big, like there are dark-skinned Latinas, right? Afro-Latinas, Afro-Latinos, like they exist. But in my head, I'm like, are you guys not talking to them because of the color of their skin or... And I'm not gonna lie, personally, I don't know why I barely see Afro-Latinas. Like I've seen a couple, like when I say a couple, I mean Afro-Latinas my skin color, I've seen maybe 10 in a year of me being here, maybe 10. I don't know where they live, but like they're just not out and about like that. So like in the area that I'm in, I am like the black woman here. So I often hear like, you're the first dark-skinned black woman I've seen. I am seen as intimidating because I'm black and I'm damn near 6 foot tall. It makes sense. Like, I take up a lot of space. I hold myself very, and then a lot of people here in comparison to me are short. And I'm also seen as exotic. I have never thought of myself as exotic until now. And it's because of my chocolateness. Now I'm exotic. I'm the option that nobody has had. I'm the, what would that be like? Who is she? I have never seen such a beautiful, tall, captivating chocolate woman as her ever in my life. And it's kind of cool. And it's kind of creepy too, because it comes with people kind of stalking you. And I promise you, I wish there was another word that I could use, but I literally mean stalking you. Like they'll follow you in their car and they won't say anything. They'll stop their car in front of you and they'll just stare. Some people will be bold and they'll catcall to you and try to get you to go with them somewhere, get in their cars, take you places. Like, yeah, I've literally had to have conversations with Puerto Ricans in order to understand like what the hell is happening. And I was told to just, cuss out the person who stops their car, tell them that they're weird. Basically just be rude, because that's what other Latino women do. And oftentimes men here don't approach Latino women. It's the women who approach the men. So I've just been learning a whole bunch. Like, I guess because I'm chocolate, that's where they try to be disrespectful, because it's respectful to allow the women to approach you. But for me, they be trying to throw themselves at me. They be like, listen, I could tell that you're not a Puerto Rican and you're a woman and I want you, so I'm gonna be bold as hell and do weird stuff in hopes that you give me attention. So I've been literally ignoring them. Like, I ignore beeps now. I used to get so much beeps. I probably still do. I had beeps earlier today, but I'm so used to like turning it off that I just keep walking. Like, people will beep their car in hopes that you'll turn and look in their direction, and they'll like stick their tongue out and like send you like a sexual innuendo of action. A lot of weird stuff happens. And this is my personal experience while being a dark-skinned woman and being here. Since being here, I feel like I stand out a lot, and I feel like I have never fit in since being here. At one point, the amount of attention that I was getting per week resulted in me wanting to like move away. Like, I really wanted to pack my stuff up and be out, because I was just like, okay, you guys are really doing too much. But through learning and like living my life and standing in my own power, I have come to realize that no matter where I go, I will forever be a dark-skinned woman. No matter where I go, there will be people who will find me captivating. They will never have met somebody like me, and so on and so forth. And what it has done is ultimately, my experiences here has built my confidence. Although I've been confident, it's built my confidence to a different level where I'm confident in my being. Like, I'm confident in being seen. Like, I know what I look like. I know who I am. I know how I'm presented. I know that I can be seen as intimidating. I've just learned so much, and like, I've also learned to take time for myself. Like, I go out when I feel like it. I make my presence known when I feel like it. I kind of, like, I keep control of my own space, because I understand that depending on where I go and who I'm around, I am like a shiny object. Meaning that like a lot of people want to like gravitate to me, talk to me, and just be all up in my face and my space. And I'm the type of person, not gonna lie, I'm really a loner, and I like to be left alone. So I just have to work on that. Another thing that has happened since living here is, because I've had so many experiences with a new group of people, I've been able to read people better. I've been able to read if the look that somebody's giving me is one of curiosity or if it's one of disdain, right? And if it's curiosity, I tend to approach and go ahead and say, hello, you know, how are you doing? Or give them a smile, or, you know, I make small conversation. I've had a lot of good experiences through walking in my own power. So my message to all the dark-skinned people of the world, to those who are viewing my video, to dark-skinned women particularly, I'm gonna say, baby, go ahead and travel. Go where you're going and live your life, because no matter where you go, colorism very well may be there. It may be there, and you're not changing anytime soon. You're not. So embrace your skin color, embrace your being, stand up, walk taller, be louder, be bolder, and take up this space, honey. Take it up, because that's what I've been learning to do. I feel like that's what being in Puerto Rico has taught me. Regardless of the colorism and the people who sometimes want to flinch away from me as if my skin is contagious, right? Regardless of the potential poor outcomes, I promise you the good outweighs the bad, because I've had a ton of amazing experiences because I'm so dark-skinned and I stand out, right? I've had so many great things happen to me, and I literally have had a great year while being in Puerto Rico. And I've also experienced Puerto Rican colorism. And now I know more about Puerto Rico and the fact that it is similar to America, and that they've been adapting the American way and believing that white is right. I literally have been taking it day by day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that it gives you insight on the fact that You just gonna have to live your life if you're a dark-skinned person. Just live it and go where you're gonna go, and you're gonna see what happens when you get there. Because I didn't expect to experience all that I've experienced in being here, and yet I've had so many great experiences, and I've had a lot of poor ones as well. And yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm still here, still rocking with it, still standing. I'm doing a lot better than I used to be doing, and I'm still having so much fun. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.